Alright, everyone, welcome to the revived Rambling show. Heading to work after an eventful weekend. And I really feel like I passed through the fire this weekend. Ooh, there's debris all over the car blowing off. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like this was a good weekend in many ways. Just pass through the crucible, if that's the right phrase. Oh, got some good painting, drawing done. And I think got my head started turning back in the right direction after about a month of being off for various reasons. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I can't go into too much detail about it. But my back feels better. I hurt my back a week ago. Yeah, a week ago tonight. Hurt my back. And all last week my back was just killing me. It slowly got better. I feel better now. I still got a little knot high up between the shoulder blades. I think because I slept so long today. I slept like 9 hours total. I could have slept longer, really. So, my wife has been reading the Old Man's War series by John Scalzi, and I thought it would be fun to start reading the same thing, read something together. And so I started reading the first volume in the series, which is called Old Man's War. And I think the dialogue especially is kind of juvenile. Conceptually, it's fine. I haven't got ready. I'm about 100 pages into it. That's what I'm reading. That's basically my bedside reading. I'm reading Hopscotch by Julio Cortázar at work. I've basically just abandoned studying French because it just gotten to the point where I don't know. I'm not really in a position to study it with any seriousness. I'm getting old. I'm gonna be 55 in about 7 weeks, something like that. Oh, Lord. And I basically abandoned the German too. It's just, I want to get some, I like reading, and I like to get some serious reading done again before it's too late. And, I don't know what else to say. Heading to work here. It's getting a little cooler. I brought a pullover in case I get chilled at work, which I doubt I will. I haven't been actually watching Curb Your Enthusiasm lately, but I have been watching a lot of interviews with Larry David, and I really like the way he dresses. The sort of pullover with the sport jacket, and wish I was in a position to dress like that. Sneakers and khakis. Let's see, what else? I'll tell you another thing I've pulled out of the stacks to read in bed is we have a collection of Fusco Brothers cartoons called Newark and Reality Together Again. Last time I checked, that comic strip has really gone downhill as far as the drawing is concerned. I wonder why. Every time I go through Winterville now, I'm just terrified of getting pulled over. Cop pulled me over a couple weeks ago for running a stop sign. So every time I go through here, I take a detour so I don't have to go through that same stop sign again. Speed limit is 40 miles an hour through here, so I'm always very careful to stay below 40. I had a little incident the last day I worked last week. Had to confront two people in the parking lot, in the employees' parking lot. They said that they had driven down in there because they saw a dog run down in there and they wanted to find it and save it. And I had to tell them, this is federal property. You can't be down in here. You've got to leave. It was a man and woman, maybe 20-something. The girl was real sassy with me, saying, well, I'm going to try to save a little animal if I can. Oh, God. I've got too many YouTube projects in the works right at the moment. I'm going to have to start staggering some of them, every other weekend. I think 2 videos per weekend is about all I can really manage. I need to find some artwork for this. Those little pink and black and gray gestural pieces that I've been using for the last, I don't know how many videos. I finally worked my way through that whole series, so I'm going to find something else to use. Been watching a lot of Cars, not really videos, but live footage from their 79-80 period. It's so stylish. I mean, not, something I'd want to emulate, but I'm saying they did have a definite style, that new wave, early 80s style. Saw performance on the old show Fridays, which was ABC's answer to Saturday Night Live, doing the song Touch and Go from the Panorama album, and they're all dressed in black and white and silver. Oh, see, I came to a full stop just then. Look for the barber pole here. No, this isn't it. It's the next one up, yeah. I tried to get my hair cut at this little place one time, and the guy wouldn't acknowledge that I was in there, so I finally left. No, I don't know where it was. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Shitty little barber shop. Another full, complete stop. Okay, folks. Yeah, I think from now on I'm start doing these rambling videos every Sunday night on my way, first night back at work. Help get my head together. Now the speed limit goes up to 45. Oh my God. I saw footage of reporters asking Biden questions about the, I guess it was the dock worker strike. Anyway, one of the reporters was holding out a Sony voice recorder, the same model I'm using right now. It was very strange. Professional journalists using this device. I guess it's acceptable. I've been using these Sony voice recorders for years now to record the audio for my spoken word videos and for the music that I've recorded over the years. The songs, my albums. Oh my goodness. Supposed to be getting another mail handler sometime soon, but they're not going to put him with us. They're going to put him on the afternoon shift, which is a total waste. But that's typical of the post office. You don't know what the hell's going on. Upper management is actively contributing to the destruction of their own workplace. I don't feel all that great. I'll feel better by the end of tonight, that's for sure. Yeah. So, I worked at the Duluth facility for 9 years. I've been back here in Athens about 6 months, a little over 6 months now, and I've just started to totally forget about everything that I went through. My daily routine up in Duluth. That's not a cop, is it? What's this guy doing? Some guy parked in the storage facility over here. Almost to work, about another mile to go. Saw 2 horses loose on this road years ago on the way to work. And the next morning as I was coming home, I saw both of them dead. A truck had hit them. It was one of the most horrific sights I've ever seen in my life. The main thing, I can deal with the physical pain. It's the mental / emotional upheaval, trauma, distress that's more difficult to deal with. You have to go through so many conceptual convolutions, tell yourself fictions in order to deal with stuff. You have to develop a whole methodology to tell yourself it's going to be all right, it's going to be okay. All right, we are almost there. Oh dear. All right, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you. And until next time, goodbye.